Hey guys, welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Now in today's video, I will be discussing what would happen if Future Gohan had survived. In this video, there will be one part discussing what would happen if Future Gohan survived but still had lost his arm, and the other one will be if he hadn't lost his arm. Also, if you haven't checked out Kwaman's Land alternate timeline video on Dragon Ball Z, you should definitely check that out. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Yeah, but anyways, let's kick off the video. Now, if Gohan had survived the battle with the androids after losing his arm, him and Trunks could train, but it would be kind of limited training. Gohan wouldn't gain too much because of his missing arm, but Trunks would have gained a hell of a lot because he's training with someone so much stronger than him at the time. But at that point, with a missing arm, Gohan doesn't have that much chance to increase his abilities, and he's really at a disadvantage anytime he fights the androids. The only major help it would make is that Trunks would get much stronger, and they would have a chance to defeat the androids. A very high chance. Especially considering Trunks defeated them when he came back to his timeline after going to the past. But he had much more rigorous training back then. So you have to think about how much stronger each of them could have gotten from training. Trunks definitely would have ascended to a Super Saiyan if he kept training. And the two of them together, with Gohan's missing arm, which would hold them back, they would be able to defend against the androids, but I'm not entirely sure if they could have destroyed them at that point. If they kept training for many more years, then they may have ascended further. Trunks probably would have surpassed Gohan because of Gohan's limitation. I think Trunks is a quick learner, just like Gohan, and it might be because of that half Saiyan blood, but he has a lot of potential. Not nearly as much as Gohan, but he has a lot of potential. Now, both of these scenarios I'm going to be talking about would affect our timeline, which is our regular Dragon Ball Z timeline, because I'm not entirely sure if they would have gone back. I suppose Trunks and Gohan would have gone to the past if they did, to give Goku the heart virus, because it wouldn't really be, I don't know if anyone would have thought of that. Like, Bulma may not have suggested that. If they were able to, defeat the androids on their own and not get outside help or training. I mean, that's what I think. But who knows? Now let's move on to what would happen if Gohan did not lose his arm but survived the android attack. Now, if he didn't lose his arm, I don't think the androids would have killed him very easily. But they are very powerful, so I'm not entirely sure. But I'm siding more on that Gohan would not lose to them, but they would have very close matches. Now, if he hadn't lost his arm trying to protect Trunks, and if they continued to train and ascended to a Super Saiyan, I believe that with enough training, Gohan could have ascended to a Super Saiyan 2. It would have taken a few years, maybe 5 to 7. It would have been a long time. Wouldn't have been as quick as it was in Hyperbolic Time Chamber. Anyways, if he had ascended to a Super Saiyan 2, there would be no chance in hell that those androids would stand any chance whatsoever. I don't think that Trunks would have ascended to a Super Saiyan 2, because I don't think he has enough hidden potential to do that. And you have to have, if he was in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber and had the proper training like Goku gave to Gohan, then I do believe he would have ascended to Super Saiyan 2. But since there is no training in the Hyperbolic Time Chamber in that timeline, then it wouldn't have happened. If he was a Super Saiyan, and if he saw Gohan die as a Super Saiyan, very powerful Super Saiyan, then he probably would have ascended to a Super Saiyan 2. But thoughts. So let's say that by chance Gohan and Trunks both ascended to Super Saiyan 2. They would be basically unstoppable unless a greater power came to Earth. Then, as Kwaman said in his What Was Future's Trunks' life like when he went back to the future, he said that if anyone else came that were stronger than Trunks, there would be no chance of survival for anyone. So if this were the case with Trunks and Gohan, it would have to be a pretty strong person, but there would be no chance for the Earth. They're the Earth's only defenders at this point. And I mean, humans can get pretty strong. Quaman mentioned in his video that Trunks may have trained Earthlings, but they wouldn't get very strong. But if he trained them, they could have, protected it to some state. Also, if Trunks and Gohan, or more than likely Bulma would have mentioned new Namek, if they can get the new Namekian Dragon Balls and wish their friends back, that would be a great asset. But it didn't seem like anyone knew about the new Namek at the time. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. Sorry if the video seemed a little bit sloppy. I had a lot of trouble trying to figure out what to say for some reason. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see future content like this. Also, check out Quaman's Land, Black and Fist, and Thundershot 69, because they do similar videos to what I'm doing. Also, please, if you haven't, check out that future timeline video from Quaman. It's really good. It's a long one, but it's definitely worth a watch, I'd say. Also, guys, I know I originally said that I wanted to do 2 to 3 videos a week in this channel, but I think right now at this time I'm going to bump it down to 1 to 2, because there's a lot of stuff in, real life that's, causing a little bit of trouble. Nothing big, just, search for stuff. I need to spread my time out wisely, alright? I'll catch you later.